The first one is to look at the international standards. The WHO has international standards of water quality, and they create benchmarks of water quality in each country. The second is to look at utility information, and some utilities report water quality as well. And not in many African countries, they report water quality information, but I think in Nigeria has their own national standards that you can contrast or compare with the international WHO standards. So it's very important to recognize the international standard and also the national standard for water quality.
Also note, so there's a couple things here. Your local health office probably is doing some water testing, and it would be fascinating to just go down and see what data they have. I actually did a fascinating one. I just tested some samples from my staff once and found that 50% of those who bought water, their water was actually contaminated. And then I went to the Ministry of Health, and they're like, oh yeah, of course, we test that water too. We know that too. And I think that those kind of stories would just be interesting. You can even get, it's actually pretty simple. There's different methodologies and different, rigorousness of the different different techniques for testing water quality. But there are some that are quite easy that you could actually purchase if you wanted to, and just you add the water, shake it, and it turns brown or it doesn't. Or you can, like I said, just I'm sure you can find someone in country, academics as well, but who have labs who are actually testing water, and get that information out there. That would be great. I'm sure that information is sitting in somebody's binder somewhere.
And finally, there are international organizations that work very closely with NGOs to collect water quality information on the ground. So UNICEF, WaterAid, WASUS, all these organizations work together with local NGOs in different contexts, but in many occasions they collect also water quality. So it will be interesting for reporting point of view to identify, what is reported in the field, what is reporting sectorally, like Emily was saying, and even what is the standard nationally and internationally. How far are communities from these standards?